ついに始まる。
観念しろ、悪魔の手先よ。
次はこっちが奪う番。
Hey guys, Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 things to remember before My Hero Academia Season 6.
これは出しちゃいけねえ。何を差し置いても。
For this list, we'll be looking at everything you need to know before catching up with Deku and pals for the new season. What are you most excited to see in Season 6? Let us know in those comments, and if there's another My Hero Academia list you want to see, go to my Twitter at AshJBo and let me know. Number 10, War is here. There's no more time for homework, the battle has already begun.
経験値を増やす。
振り返らなくていい。行け、少年。
After a few seasons of Deku and crew honing their skills in the classroom, Hawk's 4-month warning has finally come to fruition. The Paranormal Liberation Front is making their move, and if the final frame of Season 5 is any indication, Hero Society is ready for a fight.
今度のインターン遠征だって。あら、本当ね。
つゆちゃんたちも？マジで？
Not only have most of the notable pros gathered, but even several UA students have been pulled into the operation due to their work studies. Given the scale of this conflict, expect Season 6 to be an all-out war.
超人社会を揺るがすほどの大事件がついに始まる。
Number 9, Undercover Hawks. Readying for battle is a bit difficult when the current number 2 hero is out of commission. But there's no need to worry, Hawks has quite the plan up his wings. He's currently a sleeper agent with the Paranormal Liberation Front and is still stretching his wings to gather more intel.
君の支持層である10代、20代を取り込めるのはこちらは喜ばしい。
In fact, it's thanks to his undercover shenanigans that Hero Society knows to expect an attack. Even though it looks like he'll be flying with a different flock, it's more than likely he'll turn on his new villainous comrades when the battle gets underway.
X ではもうすぐだ。
Number 8, Lemillion is still benched. Hawks isn't the only one noticeably absent from the Hero Society's war efforts. This is an all-hands-on-deck situation, so it makes total sense to bring in UA's top students, the Big Three. Except their numbers have shrunk to the Big Two. Mirko protected Eri from Overhaul's relentless assault, but it came at the cost of his permeation quirk. Since Eri hasn't quite figured out how to return his powers, it's much safer for the formerly named Lemillion to stay on the sidelines, at least for the time being.
字書けるようになってきたね。
うん、お手紙書くの。
お手紙？誰に？
ルミリオンさんとデクさんだよ。
Number 7, Hero Agency Internships. Endeavor won't be winning Father of the Year anytime soon, but he certainly gets a few points for bringing some heavy hitters into the operation. Since his agency currently includes the work studies for Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo, they're all on the front lines for the upcoming war.
後ろで見ていろって。
Throwing students into a life or death situation may not seem like a good idea, but this is far from the first time they've battled villains. Plus, they're reporting to the current number 1 hero.
ようこそエンデバー事務所へ。
俺ら炎のサイドキッカー。
Even if he's not the cuddliest, that's still gotta be worth something.
ぶっ潰す。夏兄を助ける。
Number 6, Mirko will kick some tail. Don't let the rabbit ears fool ya. This hero is ranked top 5 in the nation, and boy does it show.
ナンバー5、勝ち気なバニーはランクアップ。ラビットヒーロー、ミルコ。
Admittedly, Mirko's showings so far have been rather slim, but the forthcoming battles would certainly make good use of her kicking prowess. But don't just take our word for it. She's been prominently featured in the marketing for Season 6, which seems to imply she'll be busting some heads alongside the main cast.
ミスはしない。
面白い。
しゃくな。忌々しいヒーローども、蹂躙せよ。
No matter how you kick it, we're getting more Mirko, and it's pretty hard to complain about that. Number 5, All for One is still in Tartarus. It may be hard to believe, but the supposed big bad nemesis of All Might is actually still behind bars. Well, at least for now. After getting completely whooped by the United States of Smash, All for One has been under the strictest surveillance in the maximum security prison, Tartarus. Given how despicable the Paranormal Liberation Front has become, it feels like only a matter of time before they try and change that. It's clearly in everyone's best interest to keep All for One locked up though. If what he did to Best Jeanist is any indication, this war would look a lot different if he stepped onto the battlefield. Number 4, a traitor among us. Ever since Deku enrolled at the prestigious UA Academy, he and his classmates have been routinely besieged by villains. But it's not just a case of really bad luck. There have been rumors, teases, and hints galore about a traitor in the midst of Hero Society.
怪しいのはこれだけじゃねえ。携帯の位置情報なり使えば生徒にだって。
マイクやめてよ。
やめてたまるか。洗おうぜ徹底的に。
そういうお前は自分が 100% 白という証拠を出せるか。
After all, there's no way the villains would have discovered the location of the training camp without an inside source. However, flushing out a double-crosser is no easy feat. UA has some pretty impressive faculty, but even so, the long-suspected traitor is still hiding somewhere in the shadows. Number 3, League of Villains No More. Shigaraki and his crew got some major upgrades in the latter half of Season 5, and they proved their stuff by renaming some key parts of the series. The show's title became My Villain Academia for a time, and the League of Villains reinvented itself into the Paranormal Liberation Front. The new name signifies that these guys aren't just villains anymore, they're disturbed vigilantes.
ヴィランの名を排し、異能の枠組みをさらに広く解釈できるものとした。また壇上の9名を行動隊長に任命し、
They've taken in all the misfits, outcasts, and rejects of the world and collected them under a cause of warped justice, which honestly is even more terrifying.
マキアはしたかった。あんたの言ってた最低限の格はついたと思うぜ。
Number 2, Awaken Shigaraki. My Hero Academia is about students training to be the best they can. No one ever said villains couldn't do the same. All for One's defeat left Shigaraki aimless and in dire need of a constructive outlet for his psychotic urges. That came in the form of some torturous procedures that elevated his decay quirk into a league of its own. Powered up, in charge, and ready to melt some heroes, there's no telling how much destruction Shigaraki is capable of now. But if anyone can pose a real threat to Hero Society, it's this guy and his horrifying new smile. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, One for All for Deku. Quirks are apparently like potato chips, you can't just stop at one. While Deku has admirably worked on honing One for All, the joint training with Class 1B revealed he has access to every single ability of his predecessors.
7人、僕を含めて8人。歴代のワン・フォー・オール継承者。
Since the very nature of society hinges on the coming confrontation, now would be a really good time to bust out some overpowered quirks. If Deku can master them, that is. For now, he's just trying to keep them from exploding in his face again.
その力はもう雑念マシマシで使っていいものじゃなくなってる。
歴代継承者の一人。
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.